Good morning, students. This is the time for computer class and I am your computer teacher. We are continuing the lesson MS PowerPoint 2010, a presentation tool. Till now, in this lesson, we have discussed about what is a presentation graphics software, the different types of presentations graphics software like MS PowerPoint, OpenOffice Impress, Corel Presentation, Flowella, Kings of Presentations, etc. The features of a presentation graphics softwares, what is MS PowerPoint, how to start MS PowerPoint 2010, the different options available to start MS PowerPoint 2010, components of MS PowerPoint 2010 window, the different components like what is title bar, what does it displays, what is quick access toolbar, where it is located, the different components of ribbons like tab, where it is located, groups, commands, file tab, what does it contain, slide area, what is slide area, how can we use it, what is help button, what does slide tab displays, where are view buttons located, note sections, zoom control. Here we have learned the use of plus button and minus button. Next, status bar. Next topic that we have discussed is the basic elements of slides. Here we have discussed what is slide, what does it contain, what is presentation, what is placeholder, what is title box, what is the use of title box, what is subtitle box, what is content box, what are the things that we can add in it, the different steps required to delete or remove the unwanted or extra placeholder from any slides. Next, what is slideshow, what is slide layout, what is the use of slide layout, the different types of slide layout like title slide, title and content, section header, to content, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption, picture with caption. Next topic that we have discussed is creating a new presentation, the different steps required to create a new presentation, adding slides in a presentation, the different steps required to add slides in a presentation, changing the layout of an existing slide, the steps required to change the layout, how can we save a presentation, the difference between save and save as, working with different view of a slide, like the ways to access the views in PowerPoint, the different types of views like the normal view, what is normal view, what is slide sorter view, what is its importance, what is notes page view, what is its use, what is slideshow view, what is its use, what is reading view used for. Next topic that we have discussed is working with slides. Here we have discussed adding titles and subtitles, the steps required to add the titles and subtitles in slide, adding text box on a slide, the different steps required to add the text box into a slides, adding text in a text box, the steps required to add text in a text box. In the topic working with text, we have discussed selecting the text. How can we select the text with the help of mouse or with the help of keyboard? copying and pasting the text, cut and pasting the text. The difference between cut and copy options in pasting the text, deleting the text, the steps required to delete the text. Next topic that we have discussed is formatting the slides. Here we have discussed what is formatting, how can we format the text, like managing fonts, font, font size, bold, underline, italic, text shadow, strike through, character spacing, font color, change case. In the change case, we have discussed about sentence case, lower case, upper case, capitalize each word, toggle case. Next, increase font size, decrease font size. Next topic that we have discussed is aligning the text. What is alignment? The two different types of alignment, like vertical alignment and horizontal alignment. What is vertical alignment? How can we align the text vertically? The three different types of vertical alignment, like top, middle, bottom. What is horizontal alignment? The four different types of horizontal alignment: left align, center, right, justify. The steps required to set the horizontal alignment. What are bullets? How can we apply them on our slides? What are numbering? The steps required to add numbering in our slides. What is background? How can we set the background for all slides? Next, what is theme? The different theme elements, like theme colors, theme fonts, shape styles. How can we apply the themes in our slides? The steps required to apply the themes. Next, adding images. How can we insert the image from a file? The steps required to insert a clip art in the presentation. How can we insert the screenshot, either with the help of mouse or with the help of keyboards? Next, what is word art? The steps required to insert the word art. What are shapes? How can we insert the shapes in our slides? Next, the steps required to insert the audio in the slides. The steps required to add video in the slides. What is smart art? The steps required to insert the smart art in our slides. How can we write the text in the smart arts? The different smart art design tab features, like create graphics, and its sub feature like add shape, add bullet, text pane, promote, demote, right to left, move up, move down. Next feature layout. Next feature smart art style. Next feature reset. Next topic that we have discussed is what is watermark. How can we add the watermark in our slides? What is header? What is footer? How can we add the header in our slides? How can we add the footer in our slides? Next topic is what grouping and ungrouping the objects. What is grouping? What is the advantage of grouping? The steps required to group various objects on a slide. What is ungrouping? How can we ungroup the grouped objects? Next important topic that we have discussed in the video is animating objects. Here we have discussed what is animation, the types of animation like entrance, different entrance options like appear, fade, fly in, float in, split, wipe, shape, wheel, random bars, grow and turn, zoom, swivel, bounce, emphasis, the different emphasis options like pulse, color pulse, teeter, spin, grow shrink, desaturate, darken, lighten, transparency. Next, exit, the different exit option like disappear, fade, fly out, float out, split, wipe, shape, wheel, random bars, motion path, the different motion paths like lines, arcs, turns, shapes, loops, custom path. Next, we have discussed how to apply an animation to an object, the different steps required to apply animation to an object, what is transition, what are the effects of slide transition, how can we apply the slide transitions in our presentation. Next topic that we have discussed is rehearsed timing. What is rehearsed timing? What are the advantages of rehearsed timing? How can we use the rehearsed timing option? Next, printing slide handouts. How can we print the slide handouts? So in this video, we are going to discuss about setting up and running a slideshow. Setting up and running a slideshow. Setting up and running a slideshow. So as we have discussed in the chapter that the presentation software, it is mostly used to create and run the slideshow. So MS PowerPoint generally allows the presentation to be run as a slideshow. A slideshow enables the slide to appear on the full screen one by one, either automatically or by clicking the mouse or by pressing the key and much more. So a slideshow enables the slides to appear on full screen one by one, either by clicking a mouse, pressing a key, etc. So after creating all the slides of a presentation, we can combine them and can run the slideshow. The slideshow can also be created using the slide tab that is available in MS PowerPoint. So the slideshow can be created by manually or it can be set up automatic. Slideshow can be created by using the slideshow tab, which contains the various options. The different options that are present on the slideshow tab are: number 1, start slideshow. So how can we start the slideshow? Either from beginning, next from current slide, from the current slide in which we are working, broadcast slideshow, Here it allows us to broadcast the slide using the MS PowerPoint broadcast service. Next we have custom slideshow. So it builds the custom slide by picking the slides that we want to run. Next we have the option of setup. Setup option we have. Here we have different options like setup slideshow, setup slideshow. So it helps us to set up the slideshow, including the full screen display, showing the options with or without the animations, pen and laser, color, etc. Next, number 2, hide slide. Here we can mark or unmark the slide as hidden so that it can be skipped during the time of slideshow. Number 3, rehearse timing, which we have discussed yesterday's video, that we can find the timing of the slideshows, how much time it takes. Record slideshow, it records the slideshow including the animation effects. Next we have slideshow checkbox, so it helps to set or avoid the use of audio or the rehearse timing during the show. So the third option that we have over here is monitor. The first option over here is resolution. The second option that we have is show on, and the third option that we have is use presenter view. So in resolution, it defines the resolution of the slideshow. On the show on, it picks the monitor on which the presentation is to be displayed, and in the use presenter view, it runs the presentation in the presenter view rather than in the slideshow. So we can run them either without any human interventions or manually. So what are the steps that we can use them? First of all, click upon the two different steps are. First of all is that we have to click on the setup slideshow option in the setup group on the slideshow tab, and then the setup dialog box will appear. Number 2, click on the using timing if present radio button to advance the slides. We can also want to advance the slide manually, or we can click on manually button. So we can set them according to our requirement by using these two steps. So this was the last topic of the PowerPoint, that is setting up and running a slideshow. I hope you would have understood this topic clearly. So in the next videos, we will be discussing about the exercises and the question and answers. Thank you.